everyone, today I'm going to try to transfer data from one iPad to the other. Here I have iPad Pro 4th generation, 11-inch size, and this one is iPad Pro M4, which is also 11-inch. The difference between these two is that this one has an M4 chip and this one has M2 chip, and this kind of creates a difference between the resolution and quality of the images that they can generate. And now we're going to transfer the data from this one to the other. For this, I first need to reset this other device because it's been used before. So for that, I will go to Settings and the General tab, and at the bottom of the tab, you can find the option of Transfer or Reset iPad. So I'm gonna choose that. And then you have the option of Erase All Content and Settings, so I'm gonna do that. And then for this, I would need to add my PIN, and then it starts to get a backup from the data and then delete all of the data from the iPad. Talking more about the difference between these two devices, as you can see, even the quality of this two pages that I have open in both is quite different. Like this one creates a more brighter image and it's more light and bright. But this one seems like a bit older, grayer a little. Also, the difference is that this one is compatible with Apple Pencil 2 and 2nd generation, and this one is compatible with Apple Pencil Pro, so they cannot really be used the same way. And what I've heard from Apple Pencil Pro, because I haven't purchased it yet, but what I've heard is that Apple Pencil Pro has more precision and it's more sensitive to touch, so you can have like commands on it when you touch it, and it changes pens or erasers, so that's the difference. Okay, so now I have deleted the data from this new device that I'm going to use, and here I have a page open from the support page of Apple, their website, which is kind of teaching me how to transfer the data wirelessly. You can also do it with a wire. There are tutorials for that, but I'm gonna try to do it wirelessly because it's easier. Here it says that both of the devices should be connected to Wi-Fi, especially your current device, and the Bluetooth should be on, which is on here. And then you need to turn on your new device and place it near, which I have done that. And you need to follow the on-screen instructions. So I'm gonna start choosing my language and doing the basics. So here I can choose the appearance of the iPad, basically the size of the icons and fonts. I'm gonna go with the default because it's more suitable for me. And then I'm going to set up with another device, so it's looking for nearby devices, and I can just set up my new device. Okay, as you can see here, we have like an icon here. I think it acts as a QR code. And then we have the camera of this device activated, and it's telling me to hold this circle in front of this icon here. So I'm gonna do that now, if I can find it. Okay. Now I just identified the other device, and they're connecting to each other to continue the transfer of the data. So now it's asking for the password of the other device so that I can continue with the transfer, and I entered it now. Now it's just setting up the iPad and basically downloading all the data and getting all the backups. It asked me for some Face ID setup and everything, which I chose to do it later. Now I just have to continue with the data transfer. I'm gonna agree to the terms and conditions. It says that it takes 10 to 15 minutes, and I'm gonna transfer basically everything. So I also need to add Siri, so I'm gonna do that. Now I'm gonna choose this one. I'm gonna set up Siri later so that it doesn't take that much time. And now it's going to download the update for software update. I'm going to do that as well because I think it takes a lot of time. Okay, in another tab, it's asking me to share my screen time data with Apple so that I can do analytics on it. So I'm gonna continue doing that. I'm gonna share with Apple. and with app developers. Now it's asking for the display. I usually like to choose auto because I like both light and dark displays, so I choose that. As you can also notice between the two iPads, the keyboard that's provided for the M4 model is quite different in terms of display and settings than the one for the M2 model. I think it's more similar to the MacBook keyboards because it has the volume up and down and mute options, the pause and skip options, all of these options that are in like laptop keyboards usually. And I think the keys are lighter in weight, and when you press it, it has a different kind of sound. Also the mouse here, the mouse pad is softer and you can use it easier. So I think that's one of the key differences. It's still downloading an update, I don't know how. And now I've completed the update. It brought me back to this page, but it's still doing the data transfer. So I'm just gonna add the code, and as you can see, it's finishing the data transfer. And now it's just going to transfer all my apps and all my data and probably like my wallpapers and display settings and these kind of things. So I'm gonna wait for that. So as you can see here, the whole transfer process and update and everything is completed. It says restore completed. I also got notifications on my MacBook Air and my iPhone that a new device has been added to my devices. So I think it's all set up now. I'm just gonna click on continue. I'm gonna set up the Face ID and things later. And now here you just have to log into your Apple account, and I'm gonna do that. Yeah, so that was me transferring my data from my old iPad to my new one. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please click on the like button and share it with people who might like it. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye!